A very good morning to all my friends. A special thank you to the SV Tech team who make this SV daily devotional videos possible. God bless your amazing ministry. As we observe the season of Lent, I'd like for us to meditate on an event which happened right before Jesus' arrest. When Jesus' disciples saw what was going to happen to Jesus, they knew Jesus was going to be arrested. John 18:10 says, Simon Peter, who had a sword, drew it and struck the high priest's servant's ear. The servant's name was Malchus. Luke 22:51, it says, Jesus touched the man's ear and healed him. Jesus did many miracles. If we were to count it, it would come to more than 38. This was the last miracle performed in such difficult circumstances. Jesus did it with so much love and compassion. This was the last miracle before the crucifixion. At the backdrop of all that was going to happen, Jesus is asking Peter a very important question. It's a question that tells about the absolute power and the infinite love of God. It's a question that tells about the absolute power and the infinite love of God. It's the question of the ages asked to Peter. Matthew 26:53, it says, Do you think I cannot call on my Father and he will at once put at my disposal more than 12 legions of angels? God could have brought change in the universe in the split of a second. In the blink of an eye, he could have destroyed the entire universe and started something new. Jesus had the absolute power to do anything he wanted. A legion denoted a group of Roman soldiers of 6,000 soldiers. That number could be much higher. So there would have been 72,000 angels for 12 legions of angels. Jesus said that the Father would give him more than 12 legions of angels. Therefore, there were potentially additional thousands of angels available to Jesus that night he was arrested. These thousands of angels were locked on target. All Jesus had to say was fire at will. And there would have been a spectacular event across the universe. What could be the combined strength of the angels? In Isaiah 37:36, it says, A single angel destroyed 185,000 men in one night. 6,000 angels could have destroyed 1 billion men. 72,000 angels could have destroyed 13 billion men. That is the sheer power Jesus had at his disposal. First, we see the question of the ages. Secondly, Jesus talks about scripture. In Matthew 26:54, it says, What about scriptures? Scriptures be fulfilled. It must happen in this way. What is this way? Jesus could have changed everything spectacularly in the blink of an eye. But Jesus chose to be humiliated in the very hands of men whom he created. Jesus chose to die a painful, brutal, and humiliating death. He was tortured, beaten up, and humiliated so that we could receive salvation. Revelation 13:8, it says, The Lamb that was slain from the foundation of the world. This is how Louis puts it this way. We as human beings are busy running after things, building our career, trying to get that faster car, faster money. We had totally forgotten God. Long before we had decided as to what we were going to do with God, God decided what he was going to do for us. He chose to send his son Jesus Christ to die in our place. He chose the most painful way to die to bring salvation for us. Many years ago, I had gone to a home where there was a picture of a Christmas tree and there was a series of pictures. So first there was the picture of a Christmas tree and the tree became smaller and smaller. After three, four photo shots, finally it was a picture of a cross. Many years ago, I had gone to an amazing camp. And in that camp, the campus had decided to do a scene of the crucifixion scene of Christ. So they had taken different spots. In one spot, they were going to have the communion. And from there they had walked to a place where the soldiers arrested Jesus. So the campers who were acting as soldiers to arrest Jesus, they started beating up Jesus for real. And everybody started crying. And I was acting as Simon of Cyrene. And the campers had built a big cross. So I had to take that cross up the hill. And that cross was so heavy. So we all took the cross together, and on the hill, the final enactment of the crucifixion was done, and everybody was crying, and many kids turned to Christ. So, how do we respond this morning to Jesus? In the words of the hymn, love so amazing, so divine, demands our soul, our life, our all. God bless you all.